Hey, these boys to school. You ready to go?
Some little stinker has to get shots today.
Yeah, Duncan.
Not me.
You don't need him?
No, him.
Oh no.
You don't even know what's coming.
He was smiling until you said it.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
You smell for mama.
That's better.
Yeah, you smell for mama.
And they're going. And I'm fighting the urge to go back to bed. I've got a pounding headache. We're apparently having our new front door installed today. Awesome. And it's a door. It's not 100%, and I just haven't been pulling the camera out while they've been working on it, but look at the nice glass work. Very nice. Still got some touch up to do. All the trim around the outside needs to be filled in and everything, and other than that though, it's very nice looking. Goes with the wood on the floor very nicely. And it's downpouring the rain out here, but I'll step out into it with the Galaxy S7. There's what the door looks like from the outside. Nice. Yeah, the funny thing is, looking at all these phones that I've been picking up lately, if you look at them as a phone, you start to think of them as really, really expensive when they're like $500 to $800. But then when you think of them as what they actually can do, for example, the Galaxy S7 is this really slim thing with a pretty decent battery life as a camera goes that can do 4K video underwater. That makes it a really, really good deal for what it is. I mean, just looking back at the footage I just took outside, that's really impressive that I was able to go out into the rain, not have to worry about my device, and still be able to capture very nice, stabilized video. Yes, it cost me $700 for the phone, but if I wanted to buy a camera that could do 4K, that was also waterproof, I would be paying much more than that. That's actually the exact same reasoning I have for the iPhone SE. $400 for a phone that can do 4K in a form factor like this. To get anything that can do 4K video that looks this good in a form factor like this is amazing for $400. The thing that I'm really liking about this new door so far is it's really gloomy and gross outside and everything, and it's really dark in the house, except when you get to this area now. You know, I've got my light on in my office, but just this area, you see how much light is spilling onto the floor now? Turn off the light in the office. Look how much brighter it is in here now. That is nice. And yes, they stopped me at one point and asked if I wanted to put the knocker with the people and everything back on. He asked kind of jokingly, and I'm like, it's a door with glass in it. You can see through the glass. No, I'm good. And while they were here, the post office showed up, USPS showed up. Sorry, it's kind of loud. With these are sandbags, and actually they're a lot bigger than I thought they were going to be. I figured out the other day that I needed some sandbags because I've got this stand, this mic stand that I use with a decently heavy camera on it, but there's nothing actually holding it up. It's just a mic stand. So these bags were like $15 or something for 4 of them. I figure if I can find some rocks or some sand or something to fill this up with, put it on that stand, I'll be pretty good to go. And I've been meaning to pick something up like that for my main tripod for a long time because it has this little hook on it, and it would be nice to have something just to give it a little bit of extra weight, a little bit of extra heft, just in case somebody hits it or something. I don't want it to just fall over and drop my expensive cameras on the floor. And poor Christina, she just called me and we talked for like 15 minutes or something because she's been sitting in traffic. And her car has built-in Bluetooth, everything, but she got stuck trying to get Ellis to the doctor's office. And it was like this wreck in the middle of the road, and she couldn't put it this way. It was just a long, drawn-out mess, and there's a very good likelihood that she's not going to make it there in time to actually get Ellis to his checkup, which means I'm probably going to have to take him again sometime later, which is awesome. The UPS actually showed up decently early today with the Anker, however you want to pronounce it, PowerCore 220,100. This was my quote-unquote free battery that I got as a result of the referral thing. Might make a video about it, I don't know. There's nothing really that special about it, it's just another battery with, I think, 2.4 amp ports. And there's that little booger that made it in the door. It was raining outside, so I decided to go out and pick him up in the car. And we just got the email that he does not have soccer practice tonight. So we've been sitting here playing Star Wars Lego because he decided it was time. Lego Star Wars. Star Wars Lego. And look, everybody's home and he's super pitiful. He had a bunch of shots. And Duncan's playing games and Mommy's a mommy.
I'm gonna go fix dinner.
Ooh, foods. You ready for bottle? He is just totally immersed in this. Duncan's playing Rocket League.
No.
And he's totally into it. So that's amazing. And it's food time, and Christina made omelette like she made the other day. Yay! And all sorts of other stuff. Christina was telling me when she was at the doctor said Ellis is old enough to start eating baby food now. Yep. So he's big enough to start having not rice cereal, because apparently they don't do that for babies anymore. They recommend oatmeal cereal, something about arsenic. And then actual baby food.
Yeah, he can have the first foods. Carrots or squash or sweet potatoes.
Or like peas.
Or bananas or peas or green beans.
We started him out on veggies so he doesn't get the sweet tooth immediately. You ready for baby food? You ready for anything? I could eat a monster truck. Alright, quite a little while later. It's actually almost 9 p.m. already. Duncan has finally gotten in the shower. Ellis is laying down in his bed. I've gotten absolutely nothing accomplished this evening because Ellis has been laying on me the majority of the time. Duncan had a school project he waited until the last minute to do, and Christina was helping him out with that. Now she's gone off for a run, so I'm keeping an eye on Ellis while he's sleeping in his bed. Also helping Duncan make it through the shower and getting him to bed. Christina and I did spend a little bit of time this evening talking about my office though. Starting over in this general area, I have my soprano saxophone that I played when I was in high school. We're actually going to end up donating that to the local high school just because it hasn't been touched in like 15 years. I've checked it, it does still work. It's, you know, all in excellent shape. It's been in that case for literally 15 or more years. So that's good. We're going to get a stand of some form or fashion for my guitar and put that probably with the piano in the dining room, which is going to clear up this whole area. I'm going to get the IKEA wardrobe to put here. Probably going to completely get rid of these bookshelves and the little file cabinet. And if I can work it out, I'm going to get rid of that whole box set of shelves because she and I both agreed that that's just a really inefficient use of space. Now the desk is the other potential issue. Right now I have a treadmill desk that I don't use as a treadmill a huge amount. I don't use it as much as I should. And I have an L-shaped desk, which I've got completely overloaded. I guess the way to put it here is I'm not done in the planning processes. What I would really, really like to do is to end up with either a 60 or 72 inch convertible desk, standing, sitting desk to put here at the end. You know what? I don't even know. I guess I need to plan out exactly what spaces I need to have in my office and then come back and try to formulate how I'm going to make that happen. The other thing I'm really, really tempted to do, you see we've got that light out there in the lamppost. I'm really tempted to take the bulb out of it and replace it with a Wi-Fi bulb. Because several times per year there are people that will replace their bulb with a different colored bulb, or they'll replace their globe or something, they'll decorate their globe. It would be really, really nice to take this Wi-Fi speaker bulb that I'm not currently using and put that out there. Normally leave it at the color that it's at, you know, the standard whatever daylight temperature is. But then whenever it's like basketball season, we can make it our favorite sporting team's color. Whenever it's Halloween, we can make it orange. Whenever it's Christmas, we can make it alternate between green and red. It'd be a really neat little addition to our home setup, and it's an LED bulb, so it should last for a good long while. And for specific holidays that have music related things, you could technically do like Christmas carols through it if you really wanted to. Just have a tablet devoted to, or an older phone or something, devoted to keeping it running properly and on the right colors and everything. The problem with that is it does turn off the power every single morning, I guess, whenever the power goes out. And the city controls the power to that, so it'd just be a matter of checking it and making sure it worked appropriately. Worst case scenario, just leave it at the default color all the time. Or, like I said, keep something devoted to it, connected to it all the time, so that when it powers back up, the app connects back to it, baby's awake. Alright guys, it's 11:30 p.m. Everybody else has gone to bed. I've been down here with Ellis. He's been alternating the entire evening between 3 states. Asleep, awake and crying, and the happiest little baby you have ever seen. And it's been adorable in that mode, but the rest of it has been, well, I guess everything but the screaming, crying, oh no, terrible, has been adorable. But he had his shots earlier. He had at least 3 shots, and he's just feeling really rough as a result. So I'm gonna get him a bottle and get him to bed. I'm gonna get the vlog done and upload it, and I'm gonna head to bed myself. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and put off today's SSS Veda question until tomorrow, because again, I gotta wrap this up. As far as the huge goal, we'll talk about that tomorrow, because I think day 29, what's your opinion on video? How is your opinion on video changed? Day 29 and day 30 are not really gonna apply to me because I've been doing this for a really long time. So tomorrow we'll talk about the huge goals. That's gonna be the big part of tomorrow. So as always, again, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.